Good morning or hello. I'm Elizabeth C. Welcome to Polarity Yoga. Let's do this. Let's do our practice, and hopefully it will give you as much fuel and efficiency and effectiveness and presence as it gives me. And in giving it to ourselves, we're able to give it to other people. So our presence, our ability to be with and truly be with others is going to be present today because we practiced. So there we go. We know as we've said, we don't know, but I'm going to tell us. My teacher tells me you're as young as your spine. So let's align our spine with the heavens. Take a deep breath in. Exhale completely. Feel yourself here in this moment, the only moment that's real. Let's take one more deep breath in. Good. And finding a comfortable position is really important whenever we're doing our work. So if something doesn't work for you, go ahead and shift it. That's fine. You know, most days I'll sit on my bolster. Today I'm sitting on a block. I'm going to remove the block. That's a trick, right? Now remove the block. We're going to come into laying on our backs and doing the motion that a baby makes. We're going to do our floor work, starting with the side-to-side movement to get the cerebral spinal fluid moving, right? We want the fluid moving. This is why we do this for our spine. So go ahead, lay down. Bring your feet close to your rear. Arms are out, palms are up. You're going to drop your knees to one side and look the other way. The way that you dropped your knees, place that hand flat on the mat or flat on the ground. Other hand is up. Now look over toward that hand that's up. Look past the fingertips or to the fingertips. Take a deep breath in here. Raise the legs. Exhale, go to the other side. Good. Again, looking past the fingertips. Now, we're going to do a few sets of these, and we're going to pick up the pace. Good. Go to the other side. Exhaling and inhaling. Inhale on the up. Exhale on the drop. Moving, exercising the eyes. Inhale on the up. Exhale on the drop. Allowing the eyes to go with you, the neck to go with you. Keep going. Let's do 7 of these at your own pace. Again, knees can be together, they can be apart. Feet are near your rear. Exercising the spine, the neck, the entire spine. This is the motion that a baby makes in the crib, right? Now, if you want to bring the knees apart, I know I was taught your knees are friends, keep them together. So, but I was taught a lot of weird myths, so there's another one. But moving your legs back and forth. Good. Feel that motion. Feel it starting to maybe heat up a little bit. Maybe it's getting a little looser. Maybe it's not. Just notice what you're noticing. And find a thought that's kind about you. A thought that's kind perhaps about your body. Good. Now when you come to the next side, hold it there. Bring both palms up. Both palms facing up. Drop your legs to one side. Drop them to one side. Good. From there, the top leg, you're going to bring it to meet the bottom leg, and then if you want, you're going to extend that leg. If you can't extend it easily, that's why I always have a prop nearby. A bolster, a block. It's not a have to. But I've spoken to you before about proprioception. You want your body to know where it is in space. So if your shoulder and your foot don't touch the ground, both shoulders and your foot, you want to have a prop. It could be a pillow, it could be a book, whatever works for you. Now soften into that opening, taking a deep breath. Good. Bring the leg back and maybe you help it, right? Support it a little bit. Bring it back. Good. Come back to center. Straighten the spine. Straighten it up. Good. Now let's go to the other side. Dropping the legs. Getting comfortable with that. And then as you're ready, if you want, you lift the leg and extend it. Now, if, again, wanting my shoulder and my foot on the mat or on the ground. If it's not, I'm going to bolster my shoulder or my foot. I have a wall here, so I could put my foot into the wall. That's always kind of nice. It feels real supportive. I'm looking away from the bent legs. Deep breath here. Good. Help support the leg as you bring knee back to the other knee and come to center. From here, bring the knees toward the forehead. Give it a little stretch. I'm going to turn around. I don't like that view. Knees toward the forehead. Give it a little stretch. A little opening. Feel that opening there. Good. Bring it down. Good. Let's do one more of those. Bring it up. Good. And back down. Straighten the legs. Let's do some windshield wipers. Remember on this, the legs are straight. This movement originates at the hips. So we're laying it down. Feet are flexed. And we come in and out. You can't really see that, so I'm going to move back some more. Trying to get this just right, you guys. Trying to get it just right. We'll get there. So here we go. In and out. Again, a single joint movement. The motion originates at the hip joint. Not at the knee joint, not at the ankle joint. It's in and out, in and out. Opening the sacrum. Again, getting the synovial fluid running through the joints. We are as young as our spines. Good, let's do a couple more of those for 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, feel your body connecting. Notice where you're noticing that, where you're feeling it. Good, let's point and flex the feet. Point and flex, point and flex, point and flex. Good, now, rotations with the ankles. 7 one way and 7 the other. Here we go. Breathing. Notice if your low back is coming off the mat. If it is, take a deep breath. Push your back into the mat. Let's go the other way now for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let that go. Give it a little shake. All right. From here, give yourself some booty love. Bring your hands under your rear. Now, the rear is the negative pole, and we're doing a lot of heat building. So that's why we do this. That's why we hold on to the rear, to get that negative pole charge, right? And hold all the energy inside. I tried this sideways. We'll get this figured out. So with the hands under the glutes, we're going to bring our knees to our forehead, or just bringing our knees up with a little bit of a pulse. Push the back into the mat. Push it in there. Get it nice, tight. Feel your spine against the mat and lift up with a little pulse. Up with a little pulse. There we go. Up. Good. Now, if you want to bring head and shoulders, you can. 2 more like that. I'm not. Good. And let it go. Okay. From here, we're going to come onto our bellies for crickets. Again, it's how much we want to get a nice opening here. All right. Getting everything moving, everything nice and open. So make a pillow with your hands. Lift the legs, and it's an open close. Ready? Here we go. For 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Give it a moment. Feel that. Shake it out. Come back to presence. What's your intention for today? What's your I am? Powerful words, right? I am ease. I am safe. I am joy. What is it? 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. Let that go. Shake it out. All right. Come to tabletop. Hands and knees. Give it a cat-cow here. Good. One more like that. Let the tailbone originate this motion. Good. Tuck the toes. Push back into downward facing dog. Tuck the toes. Push it back. Yeah. Put some energy into the outside heel of the hand, the outside portion by the pinky finger. Get the serratus in there, that side muscle. Breathing. Chin to chest, push the ground away, come up on the toes, and then bring the heels to the mat. As much as you can, right? That's one of my teachers said, maybe not this lifetime, right? Maybe another lifetime. Good. Exhale, come to standing on your knees. Oh, you know what's next. I'm protecting my knees. You may want to do the same. So we're standing on the knees and arms are out, palms are up, shoulders are soft. If you have rotator cuff stuff, do this. Do this. Whatever works. Well, you can't do this if you have rotator cuff, but do whatever works for your body. One leg comes out. Remember, my back toes are down. They're not up. They're down. Take a deep breath. Feel your solar plexus. Arms extended. Exhale and lift. Again, we're keeping that foot off the ground. And if it comes down, we just lift it up again, right? That's it. I'm gonna turn so you guys can actually see this. This might be better, although now I can't see the clock. You can tell Ivan's not here this morning. When Ivan's here, I'm a little more together. So I'm not timing this, but let's go for what feels like a minute, but it's really 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Woohoo. Go us. Let's do the other side. So again, toes are down. Toes are down. Arms are out. Palms are up. Feeling the solar plexus, grounded, present, and lift. Find your drishti, find your gaze, look at one thing. And again, when the foot comes down, I think the hardest part is just lifting it back up. It's like, I don't want to. Well, how's it feel to want, huh? Breathing, holding, just noticing. Noticing. You know, balance is learned, right? We don't come out of the gate knowing how to balance. So every time you lose it, you build a new dendrite, you build a new pathway for balance. And bring it down. Nice. Okay, let's come one more cat-cow. Breathing with this, one more. Push it back, push the ground away. Good, and back to neutral. Good, come up on the toes into a squat. I like a raised heel squat. You can have your blocks underneath your heels, or you can have your feet flat. Just depends on your body. And here's the thing. I had to really get over the fact that I used to be able to do a squat with my heels down. That's not happening anymore. That's okay. I'm not going to focus on what was. I'm not going to focus on what might be. I'm focusing on what is. And there's so much more peace in that. So much more peace. All right, let's put the hands to the mat. Come into a forward fold. Forward fold. Hold on to the elbows. Little ragdoll here. Good. Shake the head, yes. Circle the head one way. Circle the head the other way. Maybe hold on to your calves, your ankles, and just give yourself a nice little tug there. Just feel yourself moving in. Maybe you grab onto your big toes with the peace fingers. Give it a little opening. Good. Maybe you flatten your back. And fold. Push down through the feet. Come up to extended mountain pose on your toes. Another balance, right? Another balance. Hands to heart. And here we be. All right, let's open up the shoulders for 7, 6, can we see that? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go the other way for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now swim it forward and swim it back. All right, we're going to start with the gallbladder liver. Again, take care of your shoulders. If you can't hold on, have a sweatshirt or a towel, something here. If you can't do this, do whatever you can. Help your body. Help your body. And just because you used to be able to and you can't anymore, please let it go. Oh God, I spent so much time in that and it's just useless. All right, here we go. Fingers, thumbs connected. We give it an opening, an arch, not a fold, an arch. And feel this. Feel what's happening here, right? The core is having to work here. I have a slight bend in my knees. My core is working. Grapefruit here. I don't come like this. I don't go like this. Grapefruit. Deep breath. Exhale, and it's ha. Bring it back up. Ha. 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 7 more. Ha. 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 Last one. Ha. Bring it up. Hold it here. Hold it here. Just feel that. Feel that. It's not a bend. It's an arch. My knees are slightly bent. My core is having to hold me right here. Feel it, feel it, feel it. And bring it up to standing. Nice. Okay, shake that off. Give it a couple bounces on the heels. Just the heels, right? Bounce, bounce, bounce. Endocrine system. Let's get the brain on. So it's either hand to knee or elbow to knee. You know what works for your body. Then to the back, hand to heel. Nice. Now opposites. Lift, 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 lift for 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let that go. Let's come into goddess pose. So feet are out, heels toward each other. Come down, knees over heels. Knees over ankles. Feeling that, imagine bringing the arches, not the arches, the soles, the heels of the feet together. The heels of the feet. Hands to the thighs. Deep breath. Exhale, shoulder to opposite knee. Give it a little arch between. Shoulder to opposite knee. It's a little bit of a twist there. Through center inhale, twist it. Twist it, sister. Good. Other side, shoulder to knee. Good. Now, shoulder to knee, straighten the opposite leg. Through center, opposite leg straightens. Again, I like it wider. Through center, shoulder to opposite knee, opposite leg straightens. Let's do 2 more. Here's 1. Give it a little twist. Inhale and 2. Good. Back to center, knees bent. Tuck the rear, tuck the rear. Come up. Feel that. Do a couple little pulses. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten the legs. Heel toe the feet together. Not easy to do coming over the mat. All right. Pelvis is open. We got it. Let's go for our wood chops with the ha sound. This is really good for anything that's been like holding on, that's been aggravating you. The wood chops work. Hands can be like this. Hands can be like this. Doesn't really matter. Okay? Whatever works for your body. Again, same thing. We're opening, not folding. We're arching. And then we're coming forward. Knees are bent. All right? And the sound is ha. All right? Here we go. Arms can be, elbows can be bent. They can be straight. If you can't hold, have a towel or something, right? Help your body. Help your body. It's always there for you. Give it a hand. All right, here we go. Overhead, deep breath. Ha. Ha. 7 more. Ha. 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 2 more. Ha. Ha. Bring it up. Hold it. Feel that. Come to standing. Let it go. Hands to heart. Giving it a moment. All right, let's work the kidneys. This is balance and opening. Remember, we go over, under, over, and come up on our toes. Okay? Again, we're balancing and we're opening. The motion is an over, 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 open. Okay, now, if you can't open because of rotator cuff, you do it here. You do it wherever you can. You pretend. Think about it. Remember, the body builds the dendrites. It'll happen. It'll happen. But let's open the kidney channels, all right? Kidney bladder. Here we go. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale with a ha. 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 7 more. Ha. Ha. Open it up. Ha. 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 Last one. Ha. Hold it there. Hold it there. And bring it down. All right. We're going to do starfish. We're going to come up the central channel, define our space, and bring it around. You might want to, again, as you're doing this, think of your I am. Think of what's your purpose. What's your purpose today? All right? I am safe. I am joy. I am peace. I am ease. Whatever you choose. All right? We get to choose. It's all made up in our minds anyway. Here it goes. Inhale, up. Define your space. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Exhale, bring it down. Come up through the central channel. Palms together or outside of the hands. Come up as you inhale. Exhale. That's 2. We're doing 7. No rush here. Last one. Good. Come up through the central channel. Hands to heart. Oh, that feels good. All right, let's do our rotations. Legs are apart. If you don't have hip stuff, you can leave your heels on the ground. If you have hip stuff, I used to bring my heel up, but I don't have to do that anymore. Woo! All right, here we go. So, right to the endocrine system, right underneath the shoulder, and right at the hip. That's where the hands are touching. Notice as you twist, as you rotate, now we know traditionally we do 1 for each year that we've been on the planet, rotating the sun. But for our purposes and to be able to get in our Shavasana, I'm just going to do, well, less than my years around the rotating around the sun. But when I do it for each year, when there were particularly difficult years, and I remember it's, oh yeah, that year, that age, I send some love back in time. Why not? Love never hurts, right? Love never hurts. Oh, breathing, rotating. We're as young as our spines. When we're doing this, we're mobilizing the joints. We're working with the ultrasonic core. And notice when you do this, and doing this every day, whether you're doing it with me or on your own, but if you do it on your own, send me some love. Why not? I'll send you some. Give me a little comment or a like or something, just so I know, and then I'll send it to you. But I like to notice how far, I exercise the eyes as well. And how far back can I get? How far can I see? And it always is more than in the beginning. In a full hour, an hour and 15-minute class, we really check that in the beginning and the end. All right, let's slow that down. A couple more rolls. All right, Let's come to our mat. We're going to come into child's pose, the equivalent of child's pose, lying on our left side in the fetal position with our left hand at occiput and our right hand right down here at the sacrum. All right? So get down any way that works for you, laying down on the mat, okay, on the floor. If you want to go through a chaturanga, that's welcome too. We'll send energy to all the different areas of our body that we opened. So laying on the left side, left hand at the occiput, right hand, wherever I can near my sacrum. If you have rotator cuff, you probably can't reach back this far. So you just do what you can. Sweetheart. Call yourself sweetheart. And do what you can. So a couple of really deep breaths here to just presence yourself. Soften into this. And just send the level of I am, your intention, that the vibration, the feeling of it. Send it into your forehead, your eyes, your scalp. All of the different moving plates in your skull, your neck and throat, your ears, your mouth. Soften your throat, your neck and shoulders, arms, elbows, forearms. Send it into the palms of your hands and maybe even notice a vibration or a tingling in the tips of each finger as you become aware of your fingertips. The same easy vibration moving to the chest, the upper back, all the spaces between your ribs and your vertebrae, your entire spinal column. Send it into your internal organs, your sweet heart, your tender heart, your lungs. Liver, gallbladder, pancreas, stomach, appendix, intestines, colon, your entire trunk. Just share presence with your trunk from your shoulders to your hips. Your thighs, knees, calves, shins, ankles, soles of your feet, your toes. And just imagine yourself surrounded in a bubble of light that serves you, that's a color that serves you today. For me, it's yellow. Yellow is joy. Surrounded in joy today. Blue would be peace and clarity. Green would be honesty and growth. Pink, love. Orange, healing and bliss. Violet, transformation, change, connection to the divine. Leave anything out. Red, passion, groundedness. Just noticing that as you now come to a comfortable seated position with your hands at your sweet and tender heart, having the spine aligned with the heavens. chant Om together one time. You can do a silent Om. It's just as effective. But if you're chanting Om aloud, really get that vibration moving through your body. You can chant Om, you can chant Amen, you can chant whatever works for you. Sound of omnipresence. As you exhale completely, take a deep breath in. Hands in prayer, thumbs at forehead center, sixth chakra, the ability to see beauty. Oh, sweetheart, may you see the beauty that is you today. The love in me salutes the love in you. Namaste. All right, that's it for today. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Like I said, my practice is my fuel. So when I do it, I am just more able to be present, give myself to the people I care about, the presence that they deserve from me. So there it is. And again, the busier I am, I really understand the more I need to practice. And as I mature, as I get older, the more I love and need this practice. It's something that I feel incredibly privileged about knowing, and I feel delighted to do it for the rest of my life. Remember, you are as young as your spine. So, another thing I want you to remember today is no one gets to think your thoughts but you today.